All right. We got these wonderful teams lined up here. Let's get some introductions underway. Hailing all the way from Decatur, Illinois, let's give it up for your Prairieland Punishers. Starting with number 0330, Stellasaurus Rex. Number 11, Assaulting Cracker Jackers. Number 12, Violent Vendetta. Number 1329, Freebie. Number 2, Cat Von Deviant. Number 21, Gin and Tonic. Number 236, Crash Test Bunny. Number 2407, Goldie Rocks. Number 328, Full Metal Whale. Number 349, Emmy Mortal. Number 422, Rough Tough Club. Number 446, Curly Temper. Number 545, hashtag Smash Tag. And number 8333, Monster Bash. And finally, number 90, Sass Squash. Let's give it up for your coaches, Slammin' T Killa and Joe Fun. Let's hear it for your Prairieland Punishers. The Prowlers love their Punisher friends. But now it's time for your very own. All right. Starting off strong with your Peoria Prowlers, we have number 1, Red Flames. Number 13, Rage of Sunshine. Number 17, Honey Sucker Punch. Number 19, Killjoy. Number 2, Taboo. Number 22, Tommy Knocker. Number 27, Night Witch Mayhem. Number 31, Tasmanian Tornado. Number 42, Grave Danger. Number 44, Real Falcon Legacy. Number 64, and their last home game with the Prowlers, Vigor Mortis. Number 93, Lollipop. And number 999, Spoonful. Let's give it up for our coaches tonight. We've got Mistress Chaos and Plant-Based Riot. Not to mention all of our amazing officials. Give it up for your very own Peoria Prowlers. Let's go. Tonight we're going hard, 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 hard. Just like the world is ours. We're tearing it apart, apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are. We're dancing like we're done. Our bodies going on. All right. Well, welcome. We are going to get this game started. I'm going to let our head official, Dr. Brew, get everything ready to go. I'm seeing thumbs up. That is a good sign. Welcome. If this is your first roller derby game, I hope you are excited. We are very excited to have you. It's our first home game of the season. Who better to have it than our own buddies, the Punishers.
I know a lot of these athletes have helped out on all of our teams in the area when we need extras, so we are very excited to play them in our opener this year. Make sure you get a program when you get your tickets. They have some really fun information, especially if it's your first Derby game, giving you some tips about what's taped down on the floor. That's the track. What the officials do when they call out and whistle. And kind of what our different positions are here at roller derby. You'll see one of our jam refs, Nikita. She's got her arm up in the air. She stays focused on her jammer for the team. The other jam ref today we have is Derby Hauser. Each ref is responsible for tracking that jammer with the star on their helmet. Looks like 4 to your Prowlers for that first go around.
The Prowlers are excited to announce that Central Illinois Friends is their shout-out nonprofit of the year. Central Illinois Friends is a Peoria-based clinic providing free HIV and STI testing, HIV prevention and treatment, LGBTQ care, and mental health support. A portion of all proceeds from tonight's tickets and all season's tickets will go directly to Central Illinois Friends. Please visit their booth when you have a moment tonight.
All right, that is your very own Lolly Punk. Up next, we have Night Witch Mayhem for the Prowlers against Full Metal Whale for your Punishers. You can follow them on the track while following their star helmet cover. They have to get through the pack to score a point per person that they go past. They make those falls and hits look easy to get up from. I can guarantee I would still be on the floor. Great hustle by both teams tonight. You can see the ref in the middle waving their hands. That means it's a no pass, or an initial pass. Jammers don't score points. They have to get through the first time around. And then they can make it through the pack again and score. Another fun thing to know about Derby, when you hear the 4 whistles, that means that the jam's been called. There's 30 seconds in between each jam.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
A jam can end when we call a jammer calls it, or if it's after 2 minutes. I can't imagine skating for 2 minutes straight. I would be exhausted. We have your very own Prowlers Killjoy going up against Punishers Freebie. Your Killjoy breaks through with Lead Jammer. Lead Jammer controls the shots during the jam. Inside your program too, you'll see a lot of really great Derby basics, including some of those key officiating signs. You're seeing a lot of those refs using in the middle there. They all have their own job they're doing and they're responsible for. So we're very grateful and super thankful for our refs. Without them, we couldn't be here today. Falling gracefully, both packs reorganizing on the track. These are pretty matched teams, making it challenging for them to get through. All right, looks like 4 for your Prowlers on that go-round.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Hell.
All right, looks like we've got Crash Test Bunny going up against your very own Lolly Punk.
That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet, yeah, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name.
All right, once a jammer gets through, they have to make it all the way around the track again before they can start scoring points for their team. Each team's got 4 blockers in their pack. They're responsible for making sure that other jammer does not get through.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet, yeah, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
The other helmet that you'll see on the track for each team is what's called a pivot. They've got a stripe on their head. Right now for the Punishers, that's Smash Tag. They are one of the blockers of their team that is allowed to take the star from the jammer, just like Smash Tag successfully did for the Punishers there. Now that pivot is officially their jammer for this jam round, meaning Smash Tag can now score points for the Punishers. Lolly Punk still on the track, breaking through those Punishers there. I believe scoring 4 points for your Prowlers. Way to go, Lolly. And there's 4 for your Punishers as well. Good effort by Smash Tag.
We want to thank Boysenberry Law Offices for sponsoring the Borsberry Penalty Box. Joseph M. Borsberry, the Borsberry Law Office's PC, has been practicing law in Central Illinois for more than 23 years and concentrates his practice in criminal, juvenile, traffic, and family law matters. They offer free initial consultations and reasonable rates. You can find out more at borsberrylaw.com.
All right, we've got a jammer breakthrough for the lead with the Punishers. Looks like that's Violet Vendetta for the Punishers. It's 4 points for your Punishers. You'll see both teams talking to each other a lot on the track. That's a lot of communication with blockers, coordinating how to make sure to get through while also making those hits legal and safe. It is okay for those blockers to use their hips, their rears, and their shoulders, but they cannot use their backs or throw any bows. Violet Vendetta is racing around the track, making it look easy, but we all know it's not. Night Witch Mayhem was your jammer for the Prowlers, and it looks like they did a star pass to Taboo. Does not count until successfully on the helmet, so Taboo is officially the jammer. All right. You just saw some action in the Borsberry Law penalty box. Both of those jammers were in the penalty box. Both jammers can't be in at the same time. So when one sits down, the other one gets there. The other one gets to get up. believe they have to sit for the same amount of time as well. I think when we see the cool hand, the shoulder touching, that's a little official review, maybe? Question mark? Still working on my own. I'm still learning all of the officiating signals too, guys. Come on this journey with me. We're going to give a shout out to Breakfast Menu, who's doing all of our jam timing. Taking over for Hot Cross Bruns, who's now our scoreboard operator. We all show up here in different roles all the time. And we love all of our volunteers. Speaking of those referees you see huddled out in the middle, we've got head ref tonight is Dr. Brew. He keeps everything running and official. We have our IPR ref, Disgrace Kelly. Our two jammer refs are Nikita and Derby Hauser. And then we have our OPR refs, which are Made for Roxon and Liquor Box and Writer Face. We also have all of our non-skating volunteers and officials that help us out. Punisher's breaking through for the lead this jam. Full Metal Whale going up against your very own Killjoy for some points this round. All right, looks like what you're seeing is one of the players got a penalty. You'll hear the refs call it out using the signals as well. This is a really intense sport, but we want to make sure that everybody plays safe. We've got Freebie and Lollipunk back on that jammer line together. Oh my God, they're back again. Let's see how this plays out. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Am I the only one? All right, great hustle by both teams here. All right, it looks like 4 points were scored for their Punishers, 2 for your Prowlers. Everybody scored points on that round. Up next on the jammer line, it looks like we have Real Falcon Legacy going up against Crash Test Bunny for your Punishers. There's a lot of quick decision making by all of these people on the track, but they all have to work together to stop the other team. They make it look so easy and effortless, but there's so much going on in each of those packs. Falcon breaks through as your lead jammer. Prowlers are calling the shot this jam. Looks like we saw another star pass from the Punishers. Or she took it back, excuse me. Crash Test Bunny was the jammer, thought about it, and then said, never mind. All right, good hustle. Like I said, we do our best to be safe and take care of everybody on the track, but these hits are real and heavy and hard, so give it up for these athletes for doing their best. We've got Violet Vendetta back on the track for the Punishers, going up against your very own Morg for the Prowlers. Morg getting lead jammer with our super awesome light-up wheels. I'm always impressed with the fancy footwork that I see from these jammers. Working through that pack, scoring 4 points for your Prowlers. Let's give it up for Morg on her last home game for the Prowlers. Making it look easy. Scored 2 more. Up next on the jammer line, we've got Full Metal Whale for the Punishers going up against your very own Killjoy. Incredible hustle by both of these jammers on the track. I believe your Punishers got the lead. Killjoy giving Whale a run for their money. No points were scored that round, but that was a great hustle by both teams there.
We want to give a shout out to Tilt Shift Videography, specializing in wedding videography, promotional video, legacy storytelling, and more. Tilt Shift aims to bring your video concepts to the screen. Check them out at tiltshiftvideo.com. That's tilt-shiftvideo.com.
All right, we've got Freebie for the Punishers going up against our very own Lolly Punk. All right, they're recycling that jammer back. You'll see the jammer ref in the middle is holding up an L, meaning that's the lead jammer. That's the team that controls the jam. Can call all the shots. And the jammers both need to get through the pack of skaters, the blockers of the other team, in order to score. Just a taste. Strong hustle by both of these teams to keep their opposing team in check.
We hope that we'll see some of you tonight at the after party at Kickback on Fulton. That is the official after party of the Peoria Prowlers and the official after party sponsor. It will begin directly after the game tonight, after the mixer at 21 plus only. We hope you can join us.
All right. Looks like we had one of our jammers head to the penalty box. Making your Punishers the lead this jam. Crash Test Bunny for your Punishers. Tommy Knocker and Taboo working with Danger and Spoonful to really keep the Punishers back. Punishers pack doing their job, keeping Night Witch Mayhem in check. A lot of communication on this track, trying to coordinate. When the jammer taps their hips, some jammers like to tap their head to their hips. That means that it is called. They are calling the jam. We are a tight game tonight. We've got your very own Prowlers at 31. Punishers just ahead by 1 with 32. Looks like timeout Prowlers.
We're going to take a second to shout out another one of our vendors tonight, River Kitty Cafe. Whether you aren't able to have a cat at home, are looking to adopt, or just looking to enjoy the company of a feline friend, the River Kitty Cafe has all you need. They're located in Peoria on University between War Memorial and Forest Hill. You can visit their table for more information, to purchase the merchandise, and a portion of that money from the merchandise will go right back to the Prowlers. We want to thank them for their awesome love of the Prowlers and coming to every game to set up. You can learn more at riverkittycafe.com.
All right, back on the jam line, we've got number 12, Violet Vendetta for the Punishers up against your very own Killjoy. Some really strong pack work by both teams tonight, making these jammers work really hard to get through. Violet Vendetta getting lead this jam. All right, Punishers managed to squeak 2 points out of that one before calling it. Each of these skaters is allowed 7 penalties per game. Once they get there, they're out of there. Each penalty they serve 30 seconds for in the Borsberry penalty box. Punishers breakthrough is your lead jammer again. Full Metal Whale.
Cause I'm a clever girl. We snapping. Pretty please. Tom's please.
See Tommy Knocker draw that jammer. You hit a jammer out and you draw them back behind the pack that way. It's called recycling a jammer. Trying to wear them out, make them a little tired. That's 4 more points for your Punishers. Right. Punishers are taking a timeout.
We want to shout out once again, Peoria Proud. Peoria Proud encourages and supports diversity and equity throughout the greater Peoria area. The coalition seeks to unify the community as a whole through advocacy, education, and social outreach. Please join River City Pride Festival on July 19th. Oops, I don't think that's the right date. You can find the right date at the Peoria Proud website at peoriaproud.org or the Facebook page. We're going to look up that Peoria Pride event in July for you so we can share the correct date so you can get it in your calendar. It's July 18th this year, 2026. You can see the Prowlers do a great demonstration as they usually do every year and get a lot of great goodies and see what the community has to offer, the LGBTQ plus community.
Ladies. Hey, we shaking. We swimming.
All right, back up on the jammer line. We've got Freebie for the Punishers up against Lolly Punk, number 93 for the Prowlers. A lot of tight pack work by these blockers, making it really hard for these jammers to get through. Lolly calling the shots this jam. Let's see what she does. Those jammers are really great at finding those holes. 4 points for your Prowlers. The packs of blockers have to stay together in a certain area. I think it has to be within 10 feet. That's what all of the little marks on the track are for. All of the little small lines inside of the track are 10 feet apart. The yellow lines, circle lines, are what they have to stay inside of. Oh. Official timeout. We ask everybody to remain quiet. Oh, music up. Absolutely. Understood. Is this time for me to karaoke or no? No, okay, I won't put you guys through that. I won't distract you that way. Just awesome. Great job, everybody. Thank you to our EMTs for always being on site. We do not like accidents to happen, but
we really couldn't be here without our EMTs, so let's hear it for them right now while we wait to get it started.
None of us would be here today. Bill and Ralph, you're rock stars. We love you both. All right, back on track. We've got your very own Killjoy going up against Crash Test Bunny. Both of these packs are really giving them a run. Killjoy breaks through. Makes it through that initial pass. Once they hit the pack a second time, each person they go past, they score a point for. They get knocked out of bounds. They get ran back behind the pack. That's recycling the jammer again. Don't forget, each team has another helmet cover. They've got a stripe on. It's a pivot. You'll see Punishers just completed a star pass to Smash Tag. 4 whistles means the jam gets called. Your Prowlers have pushed ahead by 4.
We will be having a 15-minute halftime in about 6 minutes. And when we do, please go ahead and check out the vendor tables, including merch tables for both the Prairie Punishers and Peoria Prowlers.
All right, we had Violet Vendetta up against your very own Vigor Mortis. A lot of hard work and hard hits by both of these teams. More breaking through as your lead jammer through that initial pass. Always impressed when these skaters take a fall and they make it look easy and get right back up. Running these packs around the track. You'll notice in the middle you see Dr. Brew, our head ref, showing you where the pack is. Each of those skaters has to be within 10 feet of each other to stretch out that pack, and then eventually they have to let that jammer go. Really, that Borsberry Law penalty box seeing a lot of action tonight. Skaters skating out and in it frequently. 4 more points from Morg. Good strong hits by both of these teams. Your Prowlers keeping the Punishers back. 4 more by Morg. She's just having a good time out there right now, guys. Give it up for her in her last game. Both of these jammers really hustling around the track. Great jam by both packs.
You might have seen someone heading over to the Borsberry Law Office's penalty box. A little bit about Joseph M. Borsberry of Borsberry Law Offices. He's been practicing law in Central Illinois for more than 23 years and concentrates the practice on criminal, juvenile, traffic, and family law matters. Borsberry Law Offices offers free initial consultations at reasonable rates. Find out more at borsberrylaw.com.
Got Lolly Punk again going up against Full Metal Will. These two have seen each other on the jammer line a couple times, I think. A lot of fancy footwork there. Full Metal Will breaks through as the lead jammer. It's always impressive to me when they move so quickly on those inner turns. Sometimes you can see a lot of great apex jumping. Probably hurt, but it did look really cool. I will give them that.
Don't forget to join your favorite Prowlers and Punishers at the official after party at the Kickback of Fulton. It will begin directly after our mixer tonight across the street at, again, the Kickback on Fulton.
Into the groove.
We've got Killjoy up against Freebie again for the Punishers. Punishers being the lead jammer this jam. Killjoy breaking through. That's that initial pass. Great hustle by both teams. 4 points for your Punishers. We're getting down to the last 2 minutes of this half. All right, this jam, we've got Falcon going up against Crash Test Bunny for your Punishers. Falcon really tried to hit that pack strong. Punishers held Falcon back, but Falcon breaks through for the lead for your Prowlers. Just heard one of the refs call it directional. That's what you'll see that signal for. A lot of the common penalties you see are directionals, track cuts, a couple forearms, maybe a multiplayer block. It's 4 points from Falcon. Falcon using her teammates to find an opening there and then calling that jam.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
All right, right, up on the jam line for your Prowlers is Honey Sucker Punch. Rima getting lead. Sorry, Honey. Oh my gosh. Honey getting lead. Rima is her government name.
Drive a little slower. No, ride, he's a real goer.
Crash Test Bunny back on the track for the Punishers. Honey took a fall but made it look easy, getting right back up. Punishers recycling her, trying to wear her out. Looks like we got 4 more points scored for your Prowlers.
everybody.
Going into halftime.
Before we let you go for halftime here, there is an announcement.
Oh, yes.
That Britt is going to be sharing with everybody.
Yes, we have a very special halftime announcement. You may have noticed we have Lost Art over here with their screen press set up at our merch table. This is the last chance for you guys to get our old logo design because we are officially retiring the Prowlers logo. If you've dropped by our website today and got your tickets, you've probably already seen it, but we're really excited to debut our brand new logo for your very own Peoria Prowlers. We thought it was time for a little refresh, something a little more bold, a little more modern. I believe you can see behind me. Thank you, Hot Cross Bruns.
I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee.
All right, I have to remember that this is not my karaoke time. All right, back up for the first half. We've got Killjoy going up against Full Metal Whale. Starting this half off strong, your Prowlers call the shots this jam.
You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the...
That's 4 more for your Prowlers.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. I'm up.
We want to thank Cabbages and Kings for their sponsorship tonight. Your place for all board gaming, CCG, and RPG needs. Visit them in the Peoria Heritage Square Shopping Center.
That's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are here from Tennessee.
This jam, we've got Freebie going up against Night Witch Mayhem
My mama proud.
for your Prowlers.
Cause a scene. She's
Night Witch getting your lead jammer.
She's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama.
Friendly reminder that the track on the floor tonight you'll see is in our neon yellow. Those are the inbound and outbound lines that the skaters have to skate in. If they get knocked out, they have to go back around and come back in from the person who knocked them out. If they don't, one of the refs can call them. A lot of strong footwork on the track tonight. A lot of strategic work. You'll notice those Punishers have to stay 10 feet spaced out, otherwise they lose the pack.
Always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday
4 points, thanks to Night Witch Mayhem for the Prowlers.
1,000 miles away, saying, God, what have you done?
Prowlers working really hard to keep Freebie back. 4 more points from Night Witch for your Prowlers.
I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club.
We'll see the skaters skating on the outside of the track. We've Everybody go ahead and take a knee. Thank you. Huge applause to Night Witch Mayhem, everyone. We're grateful she's back up on her skates. Once again, Bill and Ralph, heroes of the bout. Way to go, Night Witch. Back on your feet. All right. We never like to see a fall, but we're grateful that we all take this very seriously, and our safety is the #1 priority. That's why we have 7 refs for one game, all watching, making sure these hits and the play and the game is all legal and safe. It's really tough work. These are very intense athletes doing their best. Very dangerous. Your very own Lolly Punk breaking through. Punisher's calling that jam. Once again, when you see the jammer throwing their hands up, sometimes to the helmet, but mostly on the hips, that is them calling the jam. So it ends all gameplay. Oftentimes you'll see they try to do it before the other team gets up to the pack, tries to prevent them from scoring. Up next, we've got Violet Vendetta against Killjoy back on the jammer line. Punisher's breaking through for the lead this jam. A lot of strong footwork with these packs.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Don't forget, each team has 4 blockers. That's 4 more points for the Punishers. Violet Vendetta racing around the track. A lot of strong pack work by both teams tonight, keeping this game close. Violet Vendetta just pushing through. Those Prowlers getting 4 more points. 4 more for your Punishers by Violet Vendetta. Punishers have the lead this jam, so they are the ones who can call the jam, or until it gets to the full 2 minutes. Both packs holding these jammers back, making it hard to get some points for your Prowlers tonight. Vendetta breaking through again, scoring 4 more for the Punishers before she calls it.
If you're interested in the Prowlers, you may also be interested in learning more about homegrown wrestling. Homegrown wrestling brings the very best in professional wrestling action since 2019, and they're proud sponsors of the 2026 Peoria Prowlers. Visit Homegrown Wrestling on Facebook to keep up to date on future events. They're available for fundraising and private events. Thank you, and they say go Prowlers.
So you're a tough guy, like you're really a rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a tough guy.
All right, looks like Punishers break through as the lead jammer. Lolly Punk competing for your Prowlers as jammer. Punishers calling it before any points were scored by your Prowlers. Squeaking 1 point out for the Punishers there as well. All right, back on the jam line, we've got Falcon going up against Freebie again. A lot of good jamming this game. Strong hustle by both teams. Punishers coming out as lead for this jam. Really using the entire width of the track tonight. Both teams, both packs really holding the other team back. Punishers break through on the inside there, scoring 4 more.
That observe. Well, baby, I'm a put on a show kind of girl. Don't let the back seat.
Falcons got the star hat back on. Cannot score points without that on. Don't forget, each team has that pivot blocker wearing the stripe on their helmet. They can take that jammer star pass, but they can't score points until it's on their helmet. Crash Test Bunny for the Punishers going up against Killjoy for the Prowlers. This is really serious gameplay and strong athletes, but I love when they have a good time doing it. Because it's all about having fun while you play roller derby and beat up on your friends and loved ones. Killjoy breaking through as your lead jammer this jam. Strong hustle by Killjoy tonight out on the track. Crash Test Bunny giving her a run for their money as well. Love hearing a lot of strong communication on the track among those packs. We've got Violet Vendetta back on the track, going up against Lolly Punk for your Prowlers. Both strong jammers this game. The way they run on those toe stops like it's nothing is so impressive to me.
Let me see what you can do.
I know I said this last game, but it makes me think of Sully in Monsters Inc. when he does scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. They just move so fast. Violet Vendetta breaks through as lead for this jam. What a strong effort by both of those packs, blocking those jammers from getting through. Running the full width of the track tonight. The inside or the outside is not safe. It's like a penalty was called, getting some more action at that Boys Very Law penalty box. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. They get back up. Morg taking on that star pass. You'll see the jammer ref Nikita motioning, meaning that's the initial pass, so no points are scored the first time through. The other thing, I believe the Punishers were lead, meaning this is a power jam. The whole 2 minutes will run before the jam is done. A lot of good hustle by both teams. Morg breaking through that inner track around the corner, getting 4 more for your Prowlers.
We invite everyone to join your favorite Prowlers and Punishers after the game at the Kickback on Fulton, the official after party spot. It will be taking place after our mixer today, and it is 21 plus only. But come on buy your favorite player a drink, say thank you, and have some fun.
Quick timeout by the Prowlers.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us.
Each team gets 3 timeouts for the whole game.
While we're on this
For 60 seconds.
timeout, we'll tell you a bit about Peoria Proud. Peoria Proud encourages and supports diversity and equity throughout the greater Peoria area. The coalition seeks to unify the community as a whole through advocacy, education, and social outreach. You can join the River City Pride Festival on July 18th, 2026 at the Peoria Riverfront. Learn more, as well as a lot of other really great activities and events upcoming this summer from Peoria Proud at peoriaproud.org or on all social medias under Peoria Proud.
All right, we've got Full Metal Whale going up against your very own Honey Sucker Punch for the Prowlers. Remember, when you get knocked out of bounds, you have to go back in behind the person who knocked you out. Honey Sucker Punch breaking through the pack, getting the lead jam. Full Metal Whale right on her tail. Both packs lining up. We love good sportsmanship on and off the track. Keep the party going at Kickback after the game. I don't know about you, but I think all of these skaters have earned at least a drink from you guys. Maybe a couple. Maybe a gin and tonic for the Punishers. Punishers freebie going up against Killjoy. These two have been going on and off the jammer line all night. Killjoy breaking through the pack, coming around that corner as your lead jammer again. Successful star pass by your Punishers, meaning Rep Tough Club is the jammer. Taking some strong hits and calling it. Lollipunk going back up against Crash Test Money. Both jammers really hustling tonight. I'm really impressed with the blockers on the track tonight. A lot of strong pack work by these blockers, both on the Punishers and Prowlers. Recycling some jammers back, trying to wear them out. Both teams using some fancy footwork to try and get through those packs. You really got to try to sneak through, find a hole. Lolly manages to break through as lead. Looks like that Borsberry Law penalty box is seeing some action again. So much going on, it's always hard to hear every call, but that's why we've got so many great refs out on the track, keeping an eye out. Both inner track, outer track, watching the jammers, making sure the pack's in play. Another successful pass to the pivot on the Punishers, making Smash Tag the jammer up against Lolly. Lolly breaks through and gets 4 more for your Punishers. Prowlers.
Hopefully you were able to check out the merch tables for the Prowlers and the Punishers. And while you're over there, on your way out, don't forget to check out the table for Central Illinois Friends. Friends is a Peoria-based clinic providing free HIV and STI testing, HIV prevention and treatment, LGBTQ plus care, mental health support, and more. A portion of all proceeds from this season's ticket sales will go directly to Central Illinois Friends. For more information, check out their table or go to centralillinoisfriends.org.
They're doing a lot of awesome stuff in the community, and they have a really incredible community center building that I think you can rent for special needs or anything you could use. They do a lot of great support groups there at Central Illinois Friends too. 10 out of 10 recommend. A lot of action happening with both teams. Violet Vendetta getting the lead for the Punishers this round. Morg following right behind. Both packs really hustling, putting forth a lot of effort. Quick to call.
We want to shout out again Borsberry Law for sponsoring the Borsberry penalty box. Joseph M. Borsberry of Borsberry Law Offices PC has been practicing civil, criminal, juvenile, traffic, and family law in Illinois for over 23 years. Borsberry Law Offices offers free initial consultations and reasonable rates for services. Find out more at borsberrylaw.com.
All right, Full Metal Whale and Killjoy both going off the jammer line with some force. Killjoy is sliding through the inside there, getting the lead. Calling the shots. Breaking through for 4 points. And they're gonna call it before we get back to the pack. Looks like your Prowlers have made it into the triple digits. 102. Punishers at 73. Just under 12 minutes left in the half.
bold. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
I believe an official review is taking place. I think when we have Break Fast lovingly motioning to which team called it, I think that's using some context clues here. Thank you, Break Fast. So we have a little discussion in the middle with the refs. And then the skaters on the track get to have a little dance party. No dancing? I don't think the groove is in their heart right now. I think they're really focused on the match. Good for them. I like to pretend that when these are happening, because we never know how long they take, I just like to pretend the refs are all standing around complimenting each other. Like it's really intense and animated discussion. And I'm sure they're debating something really important and we'll hear the ruling. But isn't it nice to just think they're telling each other how great of a job they're doing? I think that's nice. I hope you did your arm workout Break Fast. Keep those arms up there while we do the official review.
Come on, y'all are crazy, man.
All right, we're getting back to it. Just a little debate about the official re-entry of a skater on the track and what counted and which call was correct. Riveting stuff. But it's been very important to the game, so I'm glad they took the time to figure it out. I believe the Prowlers officially lost their official review. Officially. Lolly Punk getting recycled back by the Punishers. Punishers freebie. Lead jammer this jam. These players really work really hard to stay together on the track, make the falls look easy. Lolly Punk breaking through on her first initial pass. Again, no points on that initial. See Freebie calling the bout there, getting 3 for the Punishers. They get a point for each person on the other team they go past.
It feels illegal. I've saw the quite a few times with paranoia. Oh, I should blame it, but no, I should call you. Hey, he's 24, yeah. Hey, we getting higher.
Going up against Crash Test Bunny, we've got your Prowlers' very own Killjoy on the jammer line. Both of these packs making the jammers work really hard to find a way through. They can use their hips, their butts, and shoulders to block, but not their arms or their legs. That was a crazy fall and a quick recovery by Spoonful. Killjoy breaking out as lead jammer for the pack. Crash Test Bunny making it through her initial pass right behind them. Packs are reconfiguring, trying to do the best to make a hole for their team. Both of those packs worked really hard around that track.
Cabbages and Kings Games is your place for all board gaming, CCG, and RPG needs. You can visit them in Peoria's Heritage Square Shopping Center and also look them up online. That is Cabbages and Kings.
Got our very own Morg up against Violet Vendetta again. Punishers breaking out as the lead for this jam. Morg finding a hole on the inside of that track and getting through the packs there. That's 4 points scored for the Punishers. This is great hustle by both teams tonight.
I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. I wanna kiss you. But if
Lolly Punk up against Full Metal Whale. Both packs intertwine here on the track, making a true wall, but Lolly finds a way through as the lead jammer. Both packs trying to stay focused, getting a game plan together.
I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Don't think too much, just bust that kick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's play a love game, play a love game. Do you want love or you want fame? Are you in that game? No, the love game. Let's play a love game, play a love game. Do you want love or you want fame? Are you in that game?
Next bout we have
No, the love game.
Jam, excuse me. It's going to be Freebie for the Punishers up against Vigor Mortis for your Prowlers.
I'm on a mission.
Morg finding a hole on the outside and breaking through as the lead jammer for your Prowlers.
Indicated your interest. I'm educated in sex, yes, and now I
A lot of strong communication with both teams on this track. Making those falls look so graceful. Scoring 2 points for your Prowlers tonight. Man, I am struggling tonight with saying Punisher and Prowler. I apologize. I'm just seeing if you guys are all paying attention.
Take a ride on your disco stick. Let's play a love game, play a love game. Do you want love or you want fame? Are you in that game? No, the love game. Let's play a love game, play a love game. Do you want love or you want fame? Are you in that game?
And this looks like a timeout for the Punishers.
We'll take this time to once again shout out the Borsberry Law Office's sponsoring of the Borsberry Penalty Box. Joseph M. Borsberry of Borsberry Law Offices, PC, has been practicing law in Central Illinois for more than 23 years and concentrates his practice in juvenile, criminal, traffic, and family law. Borsberry Law Offices offers free initial consultations and reasonable rates for their services. You can find out more at borsberrylaw.com. We also all encourage you to stick around after this game. We have a great mixer coming up with some of our newer players and some players from around the area, as well as some of your favorite Prowlers. They will all be playing together on a game that's just a little bit shorter, so you can still get the kickback afterwards to have a drink or enjoy your Saturday night and have dinner. But we hope that you stick around after this game for one more. Crash Test Bunny going up against Prowlers Killjoy. Killjoy's making her initial pass. They can come up to the pack next and score some points. Looks like our punishers got to spend some time in the Borsberry Law penalty box. Making it look easy busting through that rough, tough Clough. And a successful star pass by the punishers. 4 points for your Prowlers. Recycling that jammer back. It's an attempt to wear him out. Nice little strategy there. Both packs working really hard to keep those jammers back. Seeing a lot of hustle from both teams. Good communication on the track. Spinning around with 4 more points for your Prowlers is Killjoy. Rough, tough Clough getting knocked out, but getting right back in. Both packs doing a good job of holding the jammers and taking up the whole track, really. Trying to look for those holes. Which makes it look easy, folks. Very impressive footwork by both of those jammers. Shout out to Killjoy. 116 for your Prowlers, 84 for your Punishers. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Went a little too fast for me. Trying to keep up with these guys. Lolly Punk going up against Violet Vendetta for the Punishers. Lolly already having to recycle back, wearing these guys out. A lot of strong blocking tonight by your Prowlers. Lollipop Punk breaking through. Violet Vendetta catching up. Catching in. Ooh. Calling it before we get to the pack. Good hustle by both jams. Stick around for when the game's over. We like to give a little award to most valuable jammer and most valuable blocker from both teams. And we, as the Prowlers, like to do a fun little wild card award. I believe it's either their own team or the other team gets to elect. I think it's their own team gets to pick their wild card winner. So stick around for that. Grab some photos. Congratulate these guys on a really hard-fought game tonight.
you are seeing the blood, sweat, and tears as these guys take some hits and keep getting back up. Impressive work by Tommy Blocker there. Both packs regrouping quickly, trying to... All right, Night Witch Mayhem staying in bounds. It's impressive footwork. I think we had a lost piece of something. Oh, I think it's a watch cover. Or a monocle, I'm not sure. I'm gonna pretend it's a monocle. Looks like that is a clean star pass by the Punishers. Full Metal Whale. Night Witch calling it. 4 points for your Prowlers. Seriously, if somebody lost a circular blue watch cover on the team, or a ref maybe, come see me. I got it. I got you. Don't worry about it. It's over here. It's not on the track. That's all that matters. But it's in our hearts, Jared. Yes. It's like freebie up as the jammer for the Punishers tonight. Going against your very own Honeysucker Punch. Really pushing through. Both of those packs are brick walls tonight, making it nearly impossible for the jammers to get through. We're just under the 2-minute mark, making this probably one of the last jams of the game. All of the effort in on this. Both packs really tight. Punishers running back Honey one last time. Taking some balls and some hits, pretty strong. Punishers coming out as lead. Freebie calling the shots. I believe that was the end of the game. Woo-hoo! Great work by both teams. Let's give it up for your Prairie Land Punishers and your Peoria Prowlers. Both incredible roller derby teams here in Central Illinois. Kicking ass, taking names. We couldn't be more proud of both of them. Official score, Prairie Land Punishers 84, your Peoria Prowlers 120. What a great home opener tonight. Can't thank you all enough for being here. They put in so much hard work all year long in a sweaty, gross gym, multiple times a week, bruised and battered, and they keep coming back for more. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Be sure to check out our new logo, our new design. Support your local roller derby team, whether you're in Decatur, you're in Peoria. Please do ask all the players to stick around for the prizes and pictures. And everyone, please stick around for our mixer. But if you do leave us, please enjoy your evening. Drive safe, and thanks for coming. After party is just across the street at Kickback on Fulton if you want to get there early. We're going to give out a couple awards to each team. Each team gets a most valuable jammer, most valuable blocker, and a wild card.
Another round? Yeah. Why not? The numbers match. Why not?
If each team wants to send me a rep, you guys can announce your own winners if you want.
No face backs. Oh, now you know. I may have accidentally got a little trigger happy.
MBJ is bigger.
This is not a potato.
What that is I've seen that very potato bag.
MBB is more.
I like that.
You guys select your own wild card winner for your own team. Your team selects your wild card winner. All right, Full Metal Whale. Congratulations. Prowlers. MBJ is 1, 2. 1, 2. Violet Vendetta. Catmon Deviant. And then a quick right back for our wild card for the Prowlers. Each team gets an MBJ and MBB, and then each team nominates their own wild card. So that's why we love this. Oh, awesome. And then our wild card for the Prowlers is Grave Danger. Also our designer of our new logo, so shout out Grave Danger. All right, let's give it up. Huge shout out to Morg for winning MVJ and MVB for their last game. And huge shout out to both of these teams for kicking ass tonight. Great job, everybody.